something about this place. Even just standing outside Paisley Park, you can feel it. The energy is quiet but powerful, like something sacred is still in the air. Prince built this place as his creative sanctuary. Even now, years after he's gone, you can still feel it. You don't need to go inside to know that this place holds meaning. I came here once before with my daughter, and that visit changed something for me. I didn't go inside this time. You can't really film in most areas anyway, but just being here today was enough.
Could we ever change this song into something beautiful, like the beauty that we've seen? I'm asking you, lover, why do you have to be so mean?
Growing up in the Netherlands, I knew the big hits. Purple Rain, Little Red Corvette, Let's Go Crazy, Kiss, 1999, and so on. They were played everywhere, even across the ocean. But I always had this image of celebrities living far away in gated mansions, tucked into the Hollywood Hills. I never imagined I'd one day live just down the road from a place like this. Paisley Park isn't hidden, it's right off the highway. There's a Starbucks and a Walgreens nearby, a Target. It's surreal.
Ever think of me that way? Just want you to hold me closer than ever. Let's get to the sad and lonely road to emptiness. And why don't you?
And from what I've heard, Prince actually rode his bike around here. He went to the local movie theater, and people would just see him out and about. And they said he was always very kind. He also gave concerts here, right at home in Paisley Park, because this was his home, not LA, not New York, right here, Chanhassen, Minnesota.
I know I can do better. If we could only find a way. Tell me, darling, do you ever think of me that way? Just want you to hold me closer than ever.
Afterwards, after that visit, I started listening more deeply, not just to the hits, but also to the other songs that I had never heard before. I started watching interviews. I started learning more about who he really was as a person. And I realized that he wasn't just a performer, he was an artist. A spiritual, intentional, fiercely independent artist. And my respect for him completely shifted. And standing here today, I also think about my father. He was a true artist too, back before AI, back before everything became digital. He was one of the top illustrators in the Netherlands, and later he became a still life painter. He designed the United Nations 50th anniversary stamp. He did the cover, for instance, for the Atlantic Monthly. He also won awards around the world, but he never made a big show of it. He didn't plaster his name across his work, and he just created with devotion, with passion and humility. I'm not comparing my father to Prince. They lived very different lives and created in very different ways. But the spirit of their art was similar. Prince stood for creative freedom. At one point, he even chose to stop using his own name, the name that he was given at birth, because he didn't want to be controlled by a label. He believed in protecting real music. In one interview, he spoke about how important it is to give children music lessons, to make sure that music doesn't become artificial or automated. And that kind of passion for creating something real, that's what I saw in my father too.
Change this song into something beautiful, like the beauty that we've seen. I'm asking you, lover, why do you have to be
Minnesota in just a few weeks, and before I go, I wanted to come back here one last time. Not to make some big production, not to create a detailed video about Prince's life, but just to be here. Just to feel the energy. And to quietly say thank you to Prince and to my father and to the kind of artists who don't just create for attention, but who put something real into the world. And who left something behind that still echoes today. Maybe the beautiful ones never really leave. They just change form.